Hi everyone, and this is my legacy family, my current household. They are the Moore family. It is an A to Z legacy, and I am on Generation E. So this is Edith. She's a child who is a bit poorly at the moment. Can I ask anybody to repair that? There's no one to repair. There's nobody here. So they live on a residential rental. They own it as well. I've been doing all features of packs for each generation sort of thing. So she will be love struck. But her mother, Dawn, who's out walking the dog, there she is. She was for rent, so she did all the for rent aspirations and is running this lot. There's a big family house here. Let me put all the lots up. So we are in the Lovestruck world. This is the big family house. There's another big family house over here. In fact, I think this one might be slightly bigger, and it's got a basement. There's a little fake car park. This is like the communal barbecue area and some swings. They've got a private garden, and that house has a private garden as well. They've got this swimming pool and kids' beach. And the little gardens over here. Then these two houses are actually 4 apartments. This apartment is not finished. So once I finish that one, I will put it up in the gallery. And there's another apartment there. This is a 1-bedroom. The other 2 apartments are 2 bedrooms. And then this is like the communal, I don't know, utility area, I guess. They've got the bins, the mail there. And then this is their apartment, which is a 2-bedroom apartment. And then they've got their 2 dogs. And then this guy, Mickey, he's Dawn's husband, but he's not Edith's father. They've married afterwards. But yeah, so that is the lot. I haven't opened their family tree since before the update. So the family tree updates, I have not seen what is done to my family tree. So let's all cross our fingers and hope it hasn't messed up and there's no weird surprises in there. And then I'll go through what each generation did. But I won't be able to see certain generations because their sims are like deleted. Why can't I find the family tree? Keep skipping over the button. Right. It looks like it's actually fixed it more. Oh my gosh. It's fixed it for sims that I didn't even know it could still find. Right, okay, this could be interesting. So we have, I'm going to just let it load. I'll come back in a minute when it's loaded. Okay, it started loading. There might be some other breakages because there's a lot of people in this family. So we've got Edith, who is our heir. Her mother, Dawn. Her father is Brett Alberti. He was a tenant. As part of her challenges, the heir had to be the child of a tenant. I have a spreadsheet for all this. So he was a tenant, and he unfortunately passed away in front of that shower after some woohoo to make Edith while Dawn was doing a pregnancy test. So that was interesting. And then a similar thing happened in my 100 baby challenge. So Dawn has 5 siblings, I believe. So Dustin and Daisy and Dusk Or is it just the four of them? I think it's just the four of them. No, there is another one. I'll have to find that in a minute. They have another brother. Donovan, I think. Anyway, I'll check that in a minute. Dusk, she passed away when she was a teen after postpartum issues. She had a baby with Daruka Pancakes, who, yes, he is a descendant of the Bob Pancakes. Let's see if he's. And they had Evan. Evan lived with us until he was a teen. Well, until he graduated school, because he graduated early. So he's married to Kit. So can we see? Wow, this is the Pancakes family tree. Unknown parent. So, will those? No, that. Okay, so we've got unknown parents there. So we can't see as far back as Bob and Eliza because they'll be a lot higher up. Right, so back to the family tree. So then grandmother is Crystal Moore. Why is she a celebrity bodybuilder? So she's gone and got a new career. She had... These are not her kids. Yeah, this is where it's broken. It's given her kids that aren't her kids. So her kid is Dorian. That was it, not Donovan. Dorian is her kid. But these guys are not her kids. They are siblings of her kids because they're his kids. That was, I can't remember his name. What was her father's name? Let me get my spreadsheet. I have this information in my spreadsheet. So it has messed up the family tree. So Crystal had her children with Gonzalo Ito. So that is Gonzalo. And yeah, and then they're his kids. But if I click on one of his kids, does it have the correct map in there? No, it still thinks that that's their mother. That's not their mother. This is not your mother. Okay. Anyway. Let's see how it does after that. So she had three siblings. So she's got Neve, Citrine, and Kobe. And then they have their mother, who is Bonnie. So Bonnie was our generation 2. Bonnie had quite a few siblings. So we've got Ben and Bill. They were twins. We've got Belle, who was a twin, I think. No, Belle wasn't. Belle was a singleton. Brienne and Brodina. Yeah, Brienne and Brodina, they were twins as well. And then Betty was a singleton. Bailey was a twin, but his sibling Brianna. So we've got Brienne and Brianna. her sibling got taken away. They got taken away. I think they're aliens as well. And then we have an unknown grandparent who is Amaria. So it doesn't go back as far as I would have hoped. Because Amaria was not our first gen. Our starter sim was Micah. So he was 0 in the A to Z. And so Micah's goal was to... I was playing with Wicked Whims, okay? So I'm not going to say much about what his goal was. He had to run a business that's for that pack, and he had to have a lot of children with different partners. It was like reverse 100 baby challenge. He had 68. So Amaria, who's the mother of these kids, she had 67 siblings. Her mother, it was Nalani, the mermaid. Was she a mermaid? I think she was a mermaid. Her mother was Nalani. Then Amaria married Taku Akiyama. And they had Bonnie. So Amaria's one was, she was doing the home chef hustle stuff. So that is a kit. That it was like game pack. She did those. I think it was those two achievements, aspirations even, and then she had to run a 5-star restaurant, which is still in the world. It's in San Sequoia. It's a little beach restaurant. Not on the gallery, but I will add it to the gallery actually. Then Bonnie had to do the nursing career. So that's from a mod that is Panda Sama's realistic childbirth mod. So she had to go to nursing school and become a midwife. And that was her challenge. Then Crystal had to be a female, and Crystal had to be called Crystal. And she was doing the Crystal Creations pack. So she had to do the aspiration that came with that. And she just remained single, and she had then she had her heir, which was Dawn. Coincidentally, they were all with the same partner, even though she wasn't exactly faithful to him. And then Dawn's was the For Rent. Edith's will be Love Struck features, and then I have like the next. I've planned out until Generation 16, which is O. So there's a lot going on there. So yeah, their family tree is massive, isn't it? But it's wrong. So that's a little annoying, because you've got brothers that are not your brothers. Because I wonder if that actually says it. If I go to the panels now, because Dawn knows her brothers. Let's find one of them. One of her they're supposed to be half brothers, so that's an uncle. This is a real brother. But oh no, they are half brothers. Okay, so that's right, they are half brothers. They've got a different father. But what I'm looking is the ones with a different mother. Because they're not. So they'll probably still show as half brothers. Oh no, they won't. That's the thing. They've got the same father, but the game thinks they've got the same mother. Harley, he's one of them. So what's it saying? Half brother. So that is right. But if I go and look on Harley's details, oh, it doesn't have his parents there. Parents Crystal Moore. That's wrong. His parent is not Crystal Moore. His parent is whatever his name was. Gonzalo. So that's wrong. It is wrong. They broke my family tree. But it doesn't matter. We'll see how it goes from here. But her father's right. But he... So for Dawn, what does it show for her relationship? Does it show that she's married? Yeah. So she's married to Mickey. But that's the father of her child. So his family tree's like that. But it doesn't want to load her. But they were together. But that's a story for a different day. But yeah, so that's my current household. It's a bit chaotic. I can't play too much on them because I have got Wicked Williams installed. That's going to be an editing nightmare. That dog needs a bath. They get every dog that is part of the adoption drive. But yeah, so that is my lot. I'll put this up. I really enjoyed building this lot, and it really fits in really nice with this world. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed meeting my current household, and I will catch up again with them soon. And I hope you have a great day, and thank you for watching.